We're
said.
live from the
I think the resolution you voted on would be
town of
fine.
Colfax. You got to unmute your camera. I know you're probably hearing me.
You want us to just enter a resolution?
Yeah, we need a motion, we need a motion to adopt the resolution. I'm sorry, Jeff, and then
We're live. We have a live camera in the town of Colfax. It appears that the town of Colfax is voting to perhaps dismantle the police department. So I'm gonna get back so you guys can hear it. Again, there's some major changes happening in the town of Colfax regarding the police department. So I'm gonna go out and go back in because when I'm talking, they can hear it in the room. So I'm gonna just stop talking and we're gonna go back to the broadcast.
Sheriff, when it's his time.
This is the resolution, right? And this is the ordinance. Am I correct?
presumably I did.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes. If any of you have any suggested changes or amendments to the ordinance itself, to the board expert, after they incorporate it, and it can be voted on the next. Like Stephen said, the ordinance just makes the president. We just need a motion and a second to adopt the resolution, and then a public, then a motion to introduce. Yes, Sheriff, did you want to before you vote?
Yes, Mayor, may I address to address the question about the fines, if deputy sheriff issues a summons or issues a citation, it's got to go to district court, not through municipal court. So
The 35th Judicial District Court.
that's right. And I'm going to sit aside. All right. So what we're looking at is a bar graph, and each one of these words below the bar graph is how our dispatch system has Grant Parish divided. So we're the communication center and the 911 center for the parish. So if you call 911 right now, your phone call is going to register in our computer system in one of these areas. What I've given you is from January the 1st, 2024 until New Year's Eve of 2024. So the entire calendar year of 2024. And it shows the volume of the calls for service. So that means somebody has called 911 or called the Grant Parish Sheriff's Office and said, I've got a problem at 123 Main Street and I need help, or whatever the problem may be. That could be a medical emergency, that could be a trespasser, whatever law enforcement would be called for is on this number, is on this page. But what I want you to pay attention to is the column that says Colfax. That's inside the city limits of Colfax. That's Colfax proper. You see outside to the right of it, it says Colfax area. So that's going, Louisiana Mudfest towards the Boyce Bridge, going on Highway 158 towards the Rock, going out on 71, and a little bit towards Highway 158, just east of the Rock. The number that I want you to focus on, it says Colfax. Colfax has the highest call volume in the entire parish. And last year it was 2,825 calls for service. The people of this community deserve full-time law enforcement service. They don't deserve waiting on a deputy 10 or 15 minutes because he's near the Boyce Bridge or he's near Vernon or they're near Montgomery to try to get back to Colfax. I brought this for you to understand the significance of having full-time law enforcement inside the city limits of Colfax. Now, what we discussed on Friday is the number that y'all just talked about, $14,730. I want to give you, you understand that there's no smoke and mirrors, and there's no fluff. This is the actual cost for one deputy sheriff in Grand Parish. The column on the left is for 1 month. It's $7,865 per month per deputy. This does not include the police radios. This does not include lights and sirens. It does not include the stickers on the cars. It does not include the body cameras, the dashboard cameras, the rear view cameras in the car. That's an additional, the camera system is $6,000 per person per year, and the equipment is about between $8,000 and $9,000 per person. The number that we've talked about, or that y'all discussed, $14,730. I have agreed to hire 2 people, and I did this Friday. We met with the mayor Friday at 12 o'clock. I did this Friday afternoon. Monday morning at 7 a.m. they started the police academy. They won't graduate the police academy until the end of November, and then I put them through a training program which takes about 2 months. So they don't get out of the police academy and go to work the next day. They get on the job training with somebody that's a certified training officer. You can see this is not going to provide somebody inside of Colfax 24 hours a day. The number on the right-hand column is what that would take, and that's $380,000. And we understand that it's not a possibility. It's not financially feasible for the town of Colfax. The proposal that we have is to schedule these 2 deputies depending on the data from our computer system. Our computer system can break down the call volume for any of these areas that you're looking at on the first paper I gave you. And it can tell us, or does tell us, when the calls came in, the time they came in. And so what I'm looking for is the peak. I'm looking for the peak call hours that I can provide somebody for the town of Colfax during the most demand. If you're telling me tonight, Stephen, this is not acceptable, we want somebody here 24 hours a day, the column on the right-hand side is how much it's going to cost. Do I think the people of this town deserve 24-hour service? I do. I also understand the business aspect of it, and you have to write a check for services. And if you can't write a check, you can't write a check. There's been 2 towns that I've been able to find. I got in touch with the Sheriff's Association on Friday afternoon and Saturday, and also the Louisiana Chiefs of Police Association, to find if there's been any other towns in Louisiana that have done this. There's only 2 that I can find. Donaldsonville and Sorrento were the only 2 towns that the police chief and the employees of the police department were no longer there, and the services were turned over to that parish sheriff. Ms. Thomas, to address your point, July the 1st, there's going to be a term that's going to begin for the mayor of Colfax, whoever that may be. If that mayor or Mayor Brose says on July the 1st, we don't want the sheriff's office anymore, we want to establish the police department again, the mayor and the city council have that authority. The reason for the number on the agreement that you read, and it says until the end of my term, the law prohibits me from entering into any type of agreement beyond the last day. I'm not guaranteed beyond June the 30th. I hope that you'll keep me, but in the event that you don't, that's why I can't sign a binding contract beyond my term. I had the same, we rent or lease Xerox machines or copy machines. They want me to sign 10-year contracts. I can't do it. I can only do it to the term that I'm elected to. If, so what you saw, and I'm holding my hand a copy of it that the Speedwell got, or actually the corrected version because the number was wrong, or the date was wrong. So that's been corrected. That's what I'm holding in my hand. The next one I'm holding in my hand is what I worked on this morning before lunch. If you tell us, or you don't have to tell me anything. Y'all the ones that have to make this vote, to make the decision. And you also have to face your constituents, and I understand that. If you say this is not enough coverage, and I know that I can't pay for 4 full-time employees to be inside the city limits of Colfax 7 days a week, my counter offer to you is to have 3. And what I'm willing to do is just like Mr. McKay explained about the cost sharing program that is under the original program. I'm willing to do it because I live here and I care about the community. I also have the responsibility and obligations to sheriff to be a financial steward of our budget. And I can
We're having a little difficulty on sound, but as soon as we get that corrected, we'll be right on back over here to you. For those of you guys who are listening, I don't want to get too loud because we may disturb the meeting itself because the sound is going back that direction as well. But it looks like we have actually froze. Hopefully we'll get reconnected. But actually, what's actually happening is in the town of Cheneyville, we were made aware of earlier today that there was going to be some significant changes to the police department. I think, as you guys could see, Sheriff McCain of Grand Parish was presenting several different ideas to the town council. We received earlier today a message regarding a special city town council meeting that started today at 5 o'clock. We were gracious to get someone to be able to be there to kind of bring that to us. But again, we're always limited to or are limited with the connectivity and the and basing everything on cell communication. Hopefully we can reestablish this connection and keep bringing you the remaining portions of the meeting. Again, it appeared that the town council is looking to, and we can't confirm it just yet, but it looks like they're looking to dismantle or defund the Colfax Police Department as it stands right now. And Sheriff McCain was in the process of giving an explanation as to what that would look like with the sheriff being able to help to provide security in the town of Colfax. Sheriff McCain stated something to the effect that town of Colfax was the one area within the parish that received the majority of all of the calls coming into the sheriff department. And he was giving them a recommendation based upon him being made aware of this on Friday. So the information that he's learned and the plans that he's attempting to put in place have all started since Friday, him reaching out to his counterparts throughout the state and different things of that nature to try to bring to a security solution for the people there in the town of Colfax. Again, we haven't reestablished communications just yet. I'm gonna hang in there just a little bit longer, but that's what appeared to be going on in the town of Colfax at this time. We did get some out-of-band messages regarding, we got a call from a concerned citizen there in the area. They learned that there were going to be some major changes, and they thought the public needed to be made aware. And so that's how we were able to find out some of the information. I think we either posted the agenda either on that text post that's right before this broadcast, or I will put it out there. But the agenda for today's meeting is actually uh, the on the post. I'll be making sure that it's posted here as well. So if you guys want to hang in there for a few minutes, we can see if we're going to get back on. Let's see. Don't nothing be happening, Colfax. Them police be bored. Well, it's better to have law enforcement in your community than to not have it, given the things that are going on here in central Louisiana right now. I do understand your concern. I'm going to send a message here right quick and see if we're going to be able to reestablish connection. And hopefully we'll be able to maybe speak to some of the alder persons that are there after the meeting. It was only 2 items on the agenda. One, which was to provide for a corporate endeavor agreement, and then to share other resources, or to approve the actual facts. So, but as soon as we find out more information about this story, we will certainly bring it back to you. I haven't received a message back, but I'm trying again. Good question. Didn't Boyce? Yeah, Boyce pretty much dismantled. The question came from didn't Boyce PD do something similar? Yeah, it was something very similar in Boyce. I think the sheriff department here in Rapides Parish is currently providing security services there in Boyce at this point. I don't remember this part of the discussion happening when it happened here in Boyce, so not 100% sure. I can confirm that something very similar happened in Boyce. It looks like we're hanging in there, but I'm not getting anything back from any of the 2 people. Maybe nothing yet. So as soon as we get more information about the situation, we will definitely update it. They only have 3 or 4 people in the department. That's what we confirmed today. I think there was a chief and maybe 3 additional guys that rotated on a part-time basis there in the town of Boyce. So that is pretty much, I think all of them were part-time as well. Nothing. So as soon as we find more information after this meeting, we will definitely update this post and put what we learned out there. But again, before I leave out, there was a special town meeting in the town of Boyce regarding the police department. At the time, we lost connection. Sheriff McCain was given solutions as to how his agency or the sheriff's department could help provide services there in the town of Boyce. What we know at this time, the sheriff had he's putting forth several options. One involved, an FTE, a full-time person, and then some part-time solutions. He had did a little research. All of this is all new based upon what Sheriff McCain said. He stated that they were made aware by the mayor of the town of Colfax on Friday. He immediately went into the process of trying to learn more information, to kind of develop solutions on the fly on how to help Boyce out with some policing coverage. And he was given that explanation at the time we were disconnected. So it looked like we might be getting somebody to come back in. Hold on one quick second. Let me check. We're having some camera problems on that end. So he's trying to reconnect. Again, I guess we're going to go ahead at this point. We will keep you guys posted as to what develops out of this special town meeting in the town of Boyce. Town of Boyce has pretty much put out an agenda for a special town hall meeting tonight concerning the police department. On the agenda was two items. One, to enter into a cooperative endeavor agreement between the town of Boyce and the Sheriff Department there in Grant Parish to provide services for law enforcement. As soon as we get more information on what the outcome of this particular meeting was, we will update this post. Thank y'all. I apologize ahead of time for the technical difficulties. Y'all have a great day.
Hey, did you know Long's Products is a family-owned janitorial supply with mops, brooms, trash bags, and they even have food service disposables, carry-out plates, and to-goes? Check us out.